We will discuss iron metabolism. We will also elaborate that how iron is absorbed in our body, and we will also discuss that how iron combine with the protoporphyrin ring to form the heme molecule. So previously we have discussed in detail that how protoporphyrin ring combine with the iron to form the heme group. Now we will discuss the mechanism of iron metabolism. So we will take iron in the form of meat or in green vegetables, and this iron will be absorbed in our duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestine. And how duodenum absorb iron? This is the main mechanism. Duodenum contain absorptive cells known as enterocytes. So these cells will absorb iron in the form of ferrous ion, not ferric ion, because iron is present in both form, ferrous form and ferric form. But enterocytes can only absorb ferrous form. We will also discuss that how ferrous form is absorbed in the enterocytes. So now we will discuss the mechanism in detail. So we will intake iron in meat and vegetables, green vegetables. Iron in meat and vegetables. So this iron will come in the duodenum in both form. Ferrous form, this is ferrous form, and this is ferric form. Okay. As we have discussed that duodenum contain absorptive cells known as enterocytes. Duodenum contain so this is one enterocyte cell, okay? Enterocyte. Enterocyte. These cells play a major role in the absorption of iron from the duodenum. Now we will discuss the mechanism that how iron is absorbed in the duodenum. As we know that liver secrete bile, and bile contain apotransferrin protein. That apotransferrin protein will combine with the iron to form the transferrin molecule. Okay, that's our liver secrete bile through the bile duct into the duodenum, and this bile contain a protein known as apotransferrin. 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 This apotransferrin will combine with the iron to form the transferrin molecule. Okay, will combine with the iron to form the transferrin molecule. Now, this transferrin molecule will pass through the heme transporter into the enterocytes. This transferrin molecule will be absorbed by the enterocyte through the heme transporter. And also enterocytes contain divalent metal transporter. This is divalent metal transporter. जैसा कि नाम से जरा डाइवेलेंट मीन दो डाई, तो ये उस आयरन को ऑब्जर्व करेगा जिसकी वैलेंसी 2 होगी, मीन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ फेरस आयन. ओके, दिस विल ऑब्जर्व आयरन. So this divalent metal transporter will absorb iron in the form of ferrous. Okay, to form the transferrin molecule. So transferrin molecule also transport from the heme transporter, and iron molecule in the form of ferrous ion will also transport in through the divalent metal transporter. Okay, now here is present transporting another transporter transporting. This transporting will transport the transferrin molecule into the blood vessels. This is the blood vessels. So this transporting transporter will transport the iron in the form of transferrin into the blood vessels. If this transferrin will store in liver, spleen, or in any other tissue of our body, then it will be stored in the form of ferritin molecule. Okay, ferritin. Ferritin. Okay, if this transferrin molecule is stored in our body, meaning liver, spleen, or in any other tissue, then it will be stored in the form of ferritin molecule. And if this ferritin molecule partially degraded, then it will convert into hemosiderin. If this ferritin molecule is partially degraded, then this will convert into hemosiderin. Okay. Now, another characteristic of this transferrin molecule is that it has ability to combine with the receptors on the erythroblast in the bone marrow. Then this erythroblast will absorb the transferrin molecule and transport the iron to form the heme molecule. Okay, so this transferrin will go This transferrin molecule will go into the red bone marrow and combine with the erythroblast, and erythroblast will absorb the iron to form the heme molecule. So this is the process that how iron is metabolized in our body. So this is the very simple process. Now we will revise the topic. We eat iron in the form of meat and vegetables. Then iron will move into the duodenum in the form of ferrikine and ferrous iron. And our duodenum cells, mean enterocyte cell, can absorb iron only in the form of ferrous iron because only divalent metal transporter are present. Okay, and further liver secrete bile, and bile contain apotransferrin molecule, and this apotransferrin molecule will combine with the ferrous ion to form the transferrin molecule, and this transferrin molecule will absorb into the enterocytes through the heme transporter, and also ferrous ion will be absorbed into the enterocytes through the divalent metal transporter. Now this iron will further transport into the blood vessels, and through the blood vessels it will transport either into the red bone marrow to form the hemoglobin molecule or to store in the body as a ferritin molecule. So this is the simple metabolism of iron.